And so I would spend my weekends with my father at the union hall, right?
Mhm.
Because Saturdays and Sundays when they're not working, they are at the union hall having union breakfast, having union picnic,
Yeah.
having union meetings, talking about what's coming next. We're coming up at the end of our contract cycle. What are we asking for next contract? What can we do, even in the sense that someone within the union has lost a family member? How can we, start the meal train? How can we,
Yeah, support
who's
them.
going to show up to and be a part of the funeral and really be a part of that person's community. And I will say I have very fond memories of just being on the picket line as a 6 and 7-year-old on a
Yeah.
strike with a picket sign and just being in that space with these folks who are in a lot of ways overlooked in society in some
Mm.
ways because they are on the line building your car. You might not think about them, but they put the tire on your car, right? They built your struts and have put your entire car together, but they are often not thought about in the pop culture lexicon of work experiences, although very common here in the Metro Detroit area.
That's right.
Actually, yeah. So
That's
it's
right.
interesting. And as a kid, I definitely recall being not enthusiastic about us spending my Saturdays with my dad in the union hall, sitting around eating, going to the union breakfasts. But as I've progressed through my life and social justice has front and center of who I am and what I do, I reflect back on those are the first sort of equity conversations I remember hearing and being a part of, right?
Mhm.
Those are the first times I remember hearing words like equal pay and paternity leave and maternity leave. Um, and how do we advocate for higher pay? And now that I'm older, I just recognize how much of a privilege that is. It was to be able to um, hear those things, learn from those conversations, and see a sort of collectivist care or collectivist community in action, right?
Mhm.
And see folks really care about one another and wanting all of us, everyone in the union to do well and wanting us all to make more money, us all to have better health care and to take care of one another in a way that is really authentic. And I just I'm really grateful for that. The thing that's beautiful is it was definitely a space at the time that I was like, I don't want to. Do we have to go?
Yeah, do we have to go? Yeah. Mhm.
Do we have to go to this? We were just there 2 Saturdays ago.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But now I'm like, wow, that's how I learned what equity was and how power systems work and how corporations work and how do you sort of work both in cooperation and in opposition for the betterment of the whole.